Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, Budget with Sass. It's been a very long while. I don't think I've done a video now since November, I think, before little one came. Maybe I did one after. I don't know, I'm not too sure, I need to check it. But it has been a very, very long while. A lot's happened and I've given myself a massive breather to just deal with the chaos of family life at the moment. I'll give you a little rundown, but you know, this isn't a budgeting channel and I don't want to overcast it with everything else in my life. But as you all know, I'm on maternity leave. I had a lovely little boy and he's great. He's perfect and getting big. And then 6 weeks after that, we had a bit of a tragedy in our family. We lost my nephew, the age of 20, in a car accident. And it has just been a bit of a whirlwind to help my brother get through it, to be fair. Well, for our whole family to get through it. Lots of events, lots of things we've been doing to raise money for his charity that he enjoyed. It was his birthday last week. So yeah, it's been a lot. In that, I had lots of renovations in our house. Well, I'll say in our house, out of our house. And right now I'm sat in my cabin that my partner built me. That has taken out a lot of spare time when you've got two children. And with everything else going on. So budgeting has been the least of my concerns, to be fair. I have still been doing cash stuffing, but extremely lightly. I will take cash out and make sure I've got cash in my purse and try to use that first. But with the back and forth to my brothers and everything else, it has just gone out of control. We've had purchases that we didn't expect, that I've had to use my credit card. My car was messing around and it just got to a point where it just wasn't big enough and stressing me out. But anyway, so today I want to go through starting my budget planner in June, but whatever, start when you can. I did have a different one. It's in the house actually. It's a Fox's one and I did not get on with it whatsoever. I don't know if anyone else has got it. It just didn't work for me. The pages didn't line up to how I cash stuff, so I've gone back to what I know best. It's one of these Carpe Diem ones. I will link it below if you are new, and if you are new, welcome. They're actually a lot cheaper than when I got my last one. I think they're like £12-13 now, when previously they were about, I think I paid, well, my partner paid because he got me as a present. I think it was like £20 odd. Yeah, so they're much cheaper. But anyway, I will quickly, and I mean really quickly, rush through this, empty my purse, and then kind of work out where we're going next. But I'll do another video of actually cash stuffing because this one will be too long. It's already nearly 4 minutes-ish. So if you haven't seen this before, it's a budget planner and it is the best. A few people use it. Budget Kerry used to use it. I haven't caught up with all my videos. Everybody else, I've just been snipping in and out when I have a moment. Most of the time it's on in the background. I'm doing housework or playing with little one on the floor. So I am listening. I don't always get a chance to comment. So I do apologise, but I am still there. Anyway, I stole the stickers from the Fox ones. I'm going to use those because they're shiny as well. So you've got all the stickers, and then you've got your budget tracker bit. So here I have just started to put my main goals for summer, usually in summer, for my savings. Usually at the beginning of the year or December time, I say what I want to save for the year. I haven't had a chance to do that this year. It's just not been happening. So I have been saving for Christmas. I have been saving car insurance, which is a lot higher this year because of the change of car. So I can update this. Car maintenance is just an ongoing thing, and so is emergency. I had to use my emergency in an emergency, and now that's back to, well, it's zero in my hyper jar, but I do have cash. So that needs to be updated, which I can do. And then I have side hustle tracker. So you might have seen on my Budget with Sass Etsy shop, which actually is going to get changed again. But I put up a comment saying that I was going to not do any more budgeting stuff, just what I had stock, which I've got a big pile of things I need to look through, which I might just do as giveaways rather than have a shop. But yeah, so instead I was going to use that shop and just change it over to my bag making shop. Unfortunately, I made a boo-boo and already made my bag making shop, which meant I couldn't change the name over because it was already in use. So I'm now just starting fresh. So I will be closing Budget with Sass Etsy shop down. I will change that. I think it's probably going to be best. Made the decision now. Anything I've got, I'll do as giveaways. So watch out for those videos. Might do little packs. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm going to be going through my side hustle. No money's coming out of my side hustle. It's staying in and I'm going to just keep reinvesting it. So that will not have any money being stuffed from it. But anyway, got that. That's my normal. These are our joint bills that have come out. And then my debt. So my Lloyd's credit card now, which is it's a 9% APR. It's at 3,500. That's been a load of things that I've had to purchase. Things to help out with my family, with everything that's been going on. Things to finish off this cabin with expenses that we weren't expecting. What else? Lots of different things. It's a lots of different things. So what I've done is I've opened a new credit card, Lloyd's one, that is got 0% APR for 27 months on balance transfer with a 3% fee. So it will work out to be, the balance will be, it's not 3.5 now, but with the fee it'll be 3.5, which means there's no interest going on and I can just chip away at it over the next 27 months. So that is that getting paid off. Yep, so that's that one. I'll still check it. I said about I got a new car, so I already had a small loan to pay off the balloon payment of my previous car, which I used as a part exchange. Cool, I cannot think today. Sorry, it's really late. Little one's in bed, and I'm like, I'm not having an excuse today. I'm coming down to the cabin, and I'm cracking on. Anyway, so with the new car included in it, that's the price. That's the balance of my loan. I think it's over 4 years. Might need to check that. But once this one's paid off, I will continue to save. And then the Barclays loan that I'm on, they don't give me very large penalties for paying it off early. It's really minimal, something like 2 months worth of interest or something. It was a really good deal. It was under 5% loan. So yeah, it was the best I could find. And I'm glad I done that because the space in my car now is so much easier. It was very stressful before. And I just thought it would be big enough and I was naive. Anyway, we've got a bit more comfort now. And my partner paid for the big part of the cabin, the actual cabin, which was £10,000. I paid for half of all the other stuff that happened. So the base and all of that stuff, it worked out, I think altogether it cost £16,000 to £17,000. So yeah, I've got 5,000 I owe to my partner, and I say owe very lightly. But I do, because the cabin gets used mostly by me, I want to make sure that gets paid back. So it is a debt, but it isn't a debt as in all the other debts. Like these ones are first. He also got me a MacBook to help make sure my business ran well. So we had a computer, we still got the computer, but it's starting to slow really down. And it was just, when I've only got 30 minutes here and there to do admin work for my new business, it becomes a lot more stressful. It becomes a lot more harder for me to get things done when the laptop is slow. So MacBook, the only reason I got a MacBook, which is very expensive, is because it means that it just syncs with my phone. It just means everything's a lot easier to use. And so we did that way. He had a special deal on his credit card. I think it worked out to be 1% he had to pay. I have to pay as interest. I don't know what this deal is, but it was great. And I've only got to pay £100 a month. So that is included in my debt. So my debt has grown massively over the last 6 months. And you know, things like this used to really bother me, but at the end of the day, life happens, and I'm not going to punish myself for it. I'm fixing it all now. I'm dealing with everything. I'll go back to work in 5 more months, and it's a lot more money than I'm on right now. So hopefully I'll be able to chip away at it a lot more. But anyway, that is my debt. It's already 10 minutes in. Don't really want to go over anymore. So that's it. So come to now, which is June. So we are up to the 4th. It's a really plain, I have got colours. I'll colour it in later. Or I might colour it in now and then, yeah, I will colour it in now and then I'll cut this bit out. So bear with. Okay, so I coloured it in a little bit because it was looking a little bit boring. Anyway, if you are new, I stuff from a Friday. So on a Friday, I stuff for the weekend and then the following work leading me up to Friday again. That's how I've always done it. I feel better on a weekend with a full purse than trying to save money for the weekend the other way around. I'm not bothering with goals this month just because I'm just easing myself in. I just want to be able to I just want to get used to writing what I've spent, stuffing correctly on a Friday, and sticking to cash, just cash. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Right, so that's that. I've written in what I've already spent. It starts on the 1st of this month, but I didn't actually stuff anything on the 1st. So this was the cash that I had in my purse from the previous stuffing, which actually came from May's money, if that makes sense. So yeah, so now we're stuffing this one. So I've got like a week grace, which is great. So this is my budget. So my mat leave this month was 1,050. I had a little bit of salary still, and then obviously just normal mat leave. Child benefit, it's not until later on in the month. And then I saved for my maternity leave. So I saved, so then every single month I had a set amount of money that paid for my bills, my contribution to the joint account, and then the tiniest bit of saving. And I mean tiny, which is why I need to keep on track, because I just do not have enough anymore to be playing around with the money that I get each month for the next 5 months anyway. So that's what this is. That savings is from my maternity savings, and currently I think I've got £6,000 in there because I've got maternity leave for 2 more months at mat leave, which is what, £180 a week, £170 a week, something like that. And then I have 3 months of zero. So that has to cover everything. So I've changed this up now where fixed expenses is my musts. So these are the things that no matter what I need to cover. Either is that amount or not, it's just that these have to be covered within the month before money can go anywhere else. So we've got petrol, car insurance, beauty. I say must, but you know, there is musts. Otherwise I will look rather rough. I'm not doing my nails anymore. This is the last time I have my nails done. Emergency, debt. So this is additional trying to save for extra debt, but there is some money that I will try and make sure I pay first, which is included in my DDs, like the credit card. Spending, a little bit of spending money each week. That's just so I can go out with little one and do something. £5 per week eating out. 1 week I might not spend it. So instead of that then going into savings, I will just collate that in my purse. So then in another week, I can maybe go out with one of the mums for a lunch or something. Christmas, £100. If I needed at any point, that will definitely come down a month. Kids, £60. So it's £15 per week. So that's £5 per week to the teen that she earns. And then £10 per week if they need something. And that will be another thing that collates in my purse just in case. And if then I don't spend it, it will be stuffed in their wallet. That's £60 for the kids. These are the places where my money is going this month, but I'll just stuff that along the way. Just things that I know are going on. I've got a few outings like Hendu's, the 60th birthday, and then just bits and bobs. This month, obviously I had that little extra, which is why I can stuff this. This will not be there every month. I just won't have it. So that's that. Then we have got my joint expenses. This is what I'll be stuffing this month from my joint. You don't need to see that right now. And then these are my sinking funds. So these are where what I have saved off camera and where I'm up to today. So even though it's been quite dire, I have saved 1,115 in cash in these binders already. So that's what I'm adding to, and I didn't realise I had saved so much. So I'm very happy about that. So it's very quick. I have run through it very fast. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss a video saying hello and I'm back, and the lighting is awful. I will get used to finding a position where the lighting is better. So sorry about that as well. But yeah, so that is everything as a quick where I'm up to today. And I'm so glad I changed back to this one. Is this a little bit bent? I think it is. Anyway, so that's that. So let's have a look what's in my dire purse today. Loads of rubbish. I have gone back to this purse. I don't know if you before. I had a smaller version. It was a nightmare. Kept opening. It was just rubbish. I'm glad I didn't pay full whack for that. So I've got food, what change I've got left for what I've spent so far. Petrol is empty and I need petrol, which is why I've made sure that I've gone back to this. Take the change out of here. From spending and eating out. So yeah, so in this now I have food, petrol, spending, eating out and miscellaneous. So this needs to be adjusted for my musts. So I need petrol, car insurance is in a folder, beauty's in a folder, emergency in a folder. So I need petrol, spending, eating out and kids. I need kids as well as miscellaneous. So that I will be doing. Food will stay, and as I did last time, whatever I have at the end of the month, I will be putting in my little envelopes for next year's anniversary holiday. I need to make those, but luckily I'm all set up in here now in the cabin, so I'll be able to make all of my thingies again. What are these called? Wallets. And I found a big wad of them, and I'm so glad because I really thought I didn't have any and they're all breaking. And so yeah, fresh ones of those pending. So that's all ready now to be restuffed. I have this tin that I started last year. I did buy some more stickers from Dingley Designs. I will link them below. And I've got one sheet already fully filled. Sorry if it's really clingy. This one's nearly filled, and then this one I've started because there's pound coins, but once this starts, I haven't got any space for any more stickers. So once these pound coins, I will just do £2 to do that one, or two 50p's, and just do it like that. Yeah, so let's put in, I've got 3 £1, and then I have got 2 50p's. All of this little bit of change is, I've got a big jar in the house for it, and then what I'm doing is I'm collating them together, taking them to the bank and getting pound coins and 50p's, and then put them in here when they make a whole £1 or £5 or £10. So I will do that later. Anyway, so 3 £1 and 2 50p's. Let me get a Sharpie. So let's do these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 50p's. I rarely have £2 coins, to be honest, so I will be using the £2 for the actual pound coins. But yeah, that's that filled in, and then I am now ready for some stuffing. I just want to say thank you for all those who reached out worried because they hadn't seen me, hadn't heard from me, haven't even commented on anything. So yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your messages and all your worries. Like I said, I just took a real good break for my family because it was really chaotic every single day. It still is quite chaotic. It's just slightly calming down, which has been a godsend because yeah, I've needed it mentally myself. So yeah, thank you all, and appreciate all your likes, your comments and everything. And if you haven't already, I really appreciate if you subscribe. My next video will be very, very soon and I'll be doing some cash stuffing. Hopefully, maybe I'll try and amend this light because there is a lot of shadows now. It's getting darker outside. So let's amend again, and then hopefully the next one's a lot brighter. So hope to see you soon. I'll speak to you later.